Hi, welcome again to JavaFX tutorial. In this tutorial we will play something with color and gradients. Let's start. So I have already created a project file for you. Let's start coding. Primary stage dot set title. Okay. So we will draw different objects and try to give different gradient colors to those objects, and we will see how actually gradient works to create nice shapes and a nice UI in JavaFX. Let's create a root using group so that we can add other nodes to that group node. Okay, group is not imported. Alter enter javafx.scene.group. Now the error has been removed. Now let's create a scene. Scene. Sorry, load. Set its. We'll use. It has a number of constructors, as we have seen. Parent of scene will be root that we have created. It has other constructors just passing the parent and fill color, other constructor that passes only the root and width height, and in other constructor we will pass root, width height and paint fill color actually. So let's use this constructor. Right now let's set the width and height to 400 by 400. We can change if we need later on. Let's the fill color be color dot find where we let's put white so that we can see the gradient colors very well. Okay, now let's create an ellipse. Ellipse. You see it has also a number of constructors. Ellipse, without any constructor we can set those are set x, set y, set radius x, set radius y, something like that, but we will not use that right now. We will pass the parameters using constructor because we are just testing color. Okay, center x, center y, radius x, radius y. We can use this one. Okay, what can be our center x? Right now let's put 100. What can be our center y? Let's put this 100 also. Radius x maybe 50, maybe 40. Okay, we have. Now let's draw a gradient color effect. New radial gradient. Has a number of constructors, focus angle, focus distance. You can try changing these parameters and see how the gradient looks like. Then you will get better understanding changing what parameter gives what sort of change in my output. Okay, but this is radial gradient. You can see we need a focus angle, focus distance, center, center point x, center point y, radius. These things we need. Okay, so right now our focus angle, let it be 0, focus distance, let it be 0.1, center x, let it be, let it be 60, center y, let it be 45. Okay, and radius, let it be 150 or maybe 120, 110. This is proportional. Let's keep it false first. Cycle method. This is cycle method. Okay, cycle method. Dot. Let's first try no cycle. And stops. We can have a number of stops. Let's try new stop. 0 color dot. We can have another stop. Sorry, what is this? Maybe this is at 1. This is actually double offset. Color. This can be color dot black. Okay, we have created a gradient. Now we'll set the fill color of ellipse with the gradient color. Set fill paint value. What is the paint value? Gradient 1. Okay, now let's add this ellipse node to root. Get children dot add ellipse is added. Okay, fine. And let's try to see. Let us see what is drawn in the output window. What we have to do? We have to set the scene of primary stage with the scene we have created. Okay, our scene has the parent root, that where we are adding all the objects. So all the objects will be shown in the scene. Okay, primary stage dot show. Let's see what is drawn in the output window. If we have not made any major mistake, we should see something. Not this one. I will run this. That was from previous project. Okay. Not shape 2. Man, I don't want to run shape 2. Run file. Oh, I'm running shift 2 only. Okay. Okay. We can see the ellipse with gradient color in the output window. Now let's try to change some parameters. Let's make the focal distance 0.5. Let's make it 70. Now let's try to see what's shown in the window. Again, run file. Okay. See, there is some change in the output. Okay, let's make it 160. Reflect. Let's see what happens. Again. Next time I should create a new project. Okay. See, it now looks much different. If we change the color, maybe I can create another gradient. Now let's run the file. Sorry, I have made a mistake. Let's try it. Where I have drawn it. Okay, let's try. No, I made mistake. Made mistake again. See, we see nothing. Let's make it 100. Now run the file again. You will see that we are actually not seeing the blue color. Let's try with this one. Now let's see. Oh, what the hell? Problem. Okay. Now you see we have another color, blue. Add it. This may be a different color to look. Maybe color dot. This one should be good. This. Let's try. It will look much nicer, I think. What the hell? Okay. Now let's make it 0.7 and make it. You can see if we make it more than one, what will happen. Okay, you can see the output. But if we make it 1 and other is fine, then what will happen? We have seen something. What is the problem with this? Okay. So in this way we can change different parameters and try to see what's being changed in the output. So we can change the center position. Maybe if I've changed this to 80, this to 60, you will see that the circles that are drawn in the gradient have been shifted to a different center. Okay, see, now the center point has been shifted, so the center is now at different point. So the blue color has gone out. We can only see the red and aquamarine color. Now let's change it to 0.5, change it to 1. What will you see now? Almost same. Almost same. Let's make it then 0.2, then make it 0.4. Let's make it more smaller, 0.05, and 0.02. Okay. Okay. So we can see that these stop positions have relation with center position. For example, as you can see here, center x is 80, center y is 60, and what's the radius of our ellipse? See here, our ellipse center position is 100, center y is 100. Okay, radius x is 50, radius y is 40. So what has to be done? This 60 position, this 60 position, this 80 position, 100 to 80, this falls inside the ellipse. But if we make the offset of different stop positions higher, that goes outside the radius or area of ellipse, then that color is not shown. So if we now, for example, let's make it 0.2, make it 0.4, offset is 0.4 here. Let's decrease the radius. What will happen actually? Still not shown, no problem. Let's make it 100. Okay, this offset are set to different. So you have to change the center points so that all this after offsetting out this, all these points stay inside the radius, inside the ellipse. So what about we should delete this? Okay, maybe due to center Y position, our points were going out after offsetting. Now run the file. Still the same problem. Maybe 70, maybe 50. Okay, try playing with different parameters. I don't know. Where is it going? Is there anything wrong? No change is being taken. Okay, probably there is something wrong, but you have got the message how it is going, how it is being done, and how you can change the different parameters to make nice gradient effects. So it's your time now to test with these parameters, play with these parameters, change these parameters to get a deep understanding what parameter gives what sort of change in the output. Thanks for now. See you in next tutorial with more nice effects.